All right, semifinals of the BUBL. I'm playing my boy Dye. Second time I'm bringing my Cutiefly as well. We have Choice Scarf, which is pretty cool. I also have the sash on my Iron Vow, which is going to be important for maybe getting a Destiny Bond off on Hydrapple, if I had to be honest. But I'm going to lead off with Cutiefly. It's Scarf. See how my opponent wants to play from there, pretty much. But that's basically what I want to do. See how my opponent wants to play. They are Terra Fly on Hydrapple and Terra Rock, obviously, on Ogerpon. My Terra Dark Avalugg goes stupid if I can get rid of Hydrapple. All right, we're fighting Dye, the #1 seed. We're leading off with a Focus Sash Iron Valiant, which doesn't necessarily have to be a lead because it's not guaranteed he actually brings hazards versus me. The last time he did not. Moonblast and Close Combat hit the entire team outside of Galarian Wheezing, which we have Psychic 2-Shot. But Focus Sash, I don't have to worry about being O-Code, and maybe I can pick off a 2-for-1 type of deal by going for Destiny Bond to try and get Hydrapple or even Ogerpon or even Necrozma. Sticky Web were really good last time we played, and they're very good again. Choice Scarf Cutiefly this time, so we don't have to worry about Taunt. This also can maybe get a surprise KO on Roaring Moon if he tries to lead off with that and U-turn out. We can knock it out with Moonblast. Psychic allows me to deal damage to Galarian Wheezing. Sticky Web, of course, slowing down his team. We saw how good it was last time. And then Switcheroo maybe to lock Hydrapple or Tinglu into a move, making them a lot less annoying because they ain't that fast with a Choice Scarf. Last time, Nasty Plot Landorus literally 6-0'd due to a dodge, and this time, I mean, Nasty Plot Landorus still looks really good. Earth Power Psychic and Focus Blast hits the entire team. It can 2-shot everything, even an Assault Vest Hydrapple at +2. And it's really difficult for him to take down in one move because Sticky Web being up means this will be faster than his entire team. We want to keep Sticky Web up. His Rapid Spinner Quackable cannot beat Max Defense Pecharunt. This time, instead of Terra Fairy, we're Terra Fighting. This is a means of dealing with Heatran while also dealing with Ogerpon Cornerstone. And as well as Roaring Moon at the same time, and Terra Steel Hydrapple, something he brought last time. Malignant Chain, of course, is our stab of choice, potentially getting the poison. And of course, we have Recover for the longevity. Heavy Duty Boots, because I want to make sure this thing can always check a Roaring Moon, check a Quackable. I don't want to get worn down by hazards if he does end up bringing them. We do have a Custap Berry, Samurott. This is a check to Necrozma. With the combination of Ceaseless Edge and Sucker Punch, Custap Berry is really nice because you never know when it can help you out, and I like to bring that in things like quarters and semis and playoffs in general. We do have the Aqua Cutter, which can be a nice solid hit into Tinglu. Of course, Sacred Sword also gives us a hit into Terra Steel Hydrapple, but also dealing with Roaring Moon. We also live a hit from Roaring Moon because of our HP investment, and we can live an X-Scissor, of course, from Necrozma. My last Pokemon, which I'm very excited about, NASCAR Avalugg Hisuian Avalugg. What do I mean by that? It is a very, very fast Iron Defense Body Press set. I am faster than bulky versions of Quackable, bulky versions of Necrozma after Sticky Web. He didn't bring Boots last time. I don't think he'll bring Boots this time either, and this can allow me to outspeed it and get up in Iron Defense. I am Terra Dark because this means that Necrozma can't hit me with a Photon Geyser or a Psychic if he wants to run either of those moves, and I can Iron Defense Body Press in front of it. His other moves last time were X-Scissor and Earthquake, and I feel like this deals with that very well. Of course, I do have Sturdy plus Heavy Duty Boots because I can survive a hit in a pinch. Mountain Gale gives me a nice strong move into, I guess, Wheezing as well as Ogerpon and Hydrapple prior to Terrestrialization, and then Recover for longevity. This has a lot of potential to put in work versus his team, but I really have to get rid of Hydrapple or Necrozma depending on the set. If I do end up Terrestrializing Pecharunt, obviously this Pokemon gets a little bit worse. But that's my team. Big shout out to Noobish for all the help this week, as well as Raltsboy, and let's jump right into it. Obviously I do have the Mountain Gale, which also is really strong into Hydrapple too, because it is Terra Fly. It's probably AV. Let me see. Ogerpon lead. Ooh, okay. So this works out for me, right? Because I immediately get up my Sticky Web. You cannot be faster. And there you go, Saf, already doing his job. One more time, already doing his job. There's a Trailblaze, which is fine. I can keep you alive. Now we'll go Pecharunt. What? All right, and now we'll actually restart the game because this happened. I think it's so funny seeing Scarf Cutiefly, but okay, we're going to restart. Obviously, he's going to go for Trailblaze. I'm going to get my Sticky Web. Finds out that I am Choice Scarf, which is fine. I can now go Pecharunt as the SD, and there's a few things I could do. I could technically Terra Fight to beat it, but I feel I have a little bit more HP than last time. I don't think that matters because Cutiefly dies to... Honestly, that's the only move on this team that Cutiefly doesn't die to. I was just laughing because, like, That Mon dies to things. We can go Ogre. Sorry, Petrarunt on Ogre. It should go for SD here. Could just Ivy Cudgel as well. Yep, there's a Swords Dance. We do have a Sash Iron Valiant, though, which will be in a decent spot anyway. I just need to break it sturdy. I assume they go for knockoff. I think IG Cudgel's a little bit better. Maybe, let's see. SD. If they do not tear, if they do end up tearing this, I think we can kind of just win the game with Avalugg. I'll be completely honest. Because then I outspeed Hydrapple and beat it with my with Avalugg's Mountain Gale. So SD, Trailblaze. SD Trailblaze. Definitely Ivy Cudgel. Oh, they try to break me to Terra, which is fine. Horn Leech. So I get a bunch of damage off there. I get a nasty crit, actually. We're going to go for another one. I'll live the Ivy Cudgel, obviously, and then I can threaten them with a Vacuum Wave or anything from that. They definitely tried to break me to Terra, though. I wonder if this is a KO on me. There's Horn Leech again. He's still trying. I think he's still trying to predict me to Terra. I'm not sure. Or he's just trying to get outside of range to knock me out with Ivy Cudgel, which makes sense too. But, I mean, this is a 50%. I know I'm not going to get it because of 2, right? Oh, we end up getting it there. Okay, so Ivy Cudgel from Ogerpon. +2. Max I can do is 225. I'm at 224. Now, I've lost many a time in this draft league to rolls, but I'm going to go for recover because, again, the max I can do is 225. So not only do they, I mean, it can crit, I guess, too. And they get the 220. That is the literal absolute max you can get. I knew that stuff would happen because that's what's been happening to me as of late. The cool thing is, I don't really need webs too much. I don't really need webs too much. Gonna bring out you. Literal max is 225, man. That's so dumb. That's been happening so much, though, this draft league. I wonder if they sack this or save it. I'm going to make the double out into my Mon, just in case. I mean, they could go for Horn Leech, like I said, but obviously Sucker Punch is there. But I always have Sucker Punch after, so I'm not too worried. If they don't get much health back, is what I'm saying. And I don't want them going Quackable as well, for free. All right, they go for Horn Leech, which is fine. They don't get a lot back. At all, because Sucker Punch still KOs him. So I was willing to make that play just to not give Quackable the ability to, what's it called? To Rapid Spin for free without taking damage. Because Sucker Punch always KO'd them at the range that we're at. I can't believe they got the absolute max roll. I guess it could be Adamant, which is definitely possible. I would just go for Sucker there. Adamant was still in my favor to live. Cool. All right, so we get rid of Ogerpon, which means that Terra Hydrapple is going to be the problem. Obviously, they can bring out Donald Duck, which is to be expected. They're going to Rapid Spin and do things like that. I'm going to have to be a little bit more offensive now and then go out into... Maybe what I should have done after the Malignant Chain Poison was just sacked my guy. I should have probably just sacked Cutiefly, keeping Petrarunt alive, not risking the roll. I just like the idea of keeping all my sacks around, especially in front of like Necrozma and things like that. But I will say that I still think we're in a decent position. And Val obviously just gets to come out for free. So it's not terrible. And I can always Iron Defense up. It's just the Hydrapple. How much do I do to Hydrapple if when it Terra flies? Hydrapple's so strong. Mountain Gale, if it's max defense. I assume. Obviously, my Moonblast is pretty free here. Goes for close combat. 289 to... Oh my god. That's almost 100 damage. My gosh, it's strong. That is very strong. Is that... Iron Vow? Is that Bandit again? Quackable is very strong. Holy crap. No, that's just standard damage. In fact, that's not even Adamant. That's just standard damage. Not even max. Moonblast here. I'm assuming Necrozma comes out. I want to use my... I want to use my... my main thing. I want to use my set on... I'm going to go U. On maybe the Morning Sun or whatever. But I want to use my... What am I trying to say? My Destiny Bond on Hydrapple if I can. They did break my Sash, which is good, because now they probably won't think about Sash mid-game. They could X-Scissor here or Photon Geyser. They still have Ting Lu, obviously. Necrozma. Lanners does a lot. That is extremely Spadef, though. It might be the exact same set as last time, even. If they X-Scissor, if they do X-Scissor, predicting me want to go out into my next Mon. Let's see. Because if they do X-Scissor... Yo, if that was not Jolly, or if that was actually not Adamant Ogerpon, that's actually crazy. I feel like this whole season, them rolls have been not on my side. Alright, so there's X-Scissor, like I talked about. We're gonna nasty plot up here. I assume Ting Lu is gonna come out. Or Hydrapple. Could be Drapple, could be Lu. There's Hydrapple. Okay, so it's Terrafly. Terrafly plus AV maybe? Terrafly plus AV could be. Gonna go for Psychic. Always. There's a Terra. Okay, so it is Fly now. Shouldn't be able to kill me in one hit. And we'll find out if it's AV immediately. Landorish, Hydrapple. I'm pretty sure it's AV though. Ooh, that did so much damage. There's a Leaf Storm. I end up living it, which is perfect. A Jetpack? Not a Jetpack. I'm going to Focus Blast. Now, the reason I'm Focus Blasting is because I think Ting Lu should always come out. And they're going to try and save this Hydrapple, so... There's Beast, which sounds like a Ting Lu. Let's see if we land. If we land Focus Blast, we smoke this thing in two. Vessel Ruin, whatever. We don't land Focus Blast because why should we? Go for another one here. That's offensive Hydrapple, though. It is AV, by the way, but it's offensive Hydrapple. I do land the next one, which is nice. Maybe a crit would be cool. Oh, cool. So that and the Earth Power to KO. They have a Chopple. Throw Chop comes out. What do I want to do here? I think I always bring out Val. Moonblast should KO at that range, so I'm going for it. I think they're going to give up Lu. There we go. Lu goes down. I need them to give me Hydrapple so that way I can Terra it with Avalugg and do things. I need Hydrapple to come out. That is Hydrapple. Need a Destiny Bomb, baby. Need a Destiny Bomb desperately. Come on, land. There we go. So we're going to take Hydrapple from them. And now all we got to do is go Avalugg. Now my Avalugg. My Avalugg might actually be faster than their Quackable. So we go Avalugg now. I told you, we got what we needed, which was that Mon dead. Donald Duck comes out. And now we Terra and Iron Defense. And if it has Encore, it has Encore. But we're Terra Dark, so that way Necrozma can't deal with us. -1 speed. We might actually be faster because of my high speed tier. Iron Defense up. We know they're not adamant too, based on the damage they did. And then there's a Terra Dark Hydrapple. Or there's Terra Dark. We are faster because of my speed. Let's go, baby. Let's go. They CC me there. Hey, let's go, baby. Gonna go for a body press. I'm not gonna be aggressive just in case something annoying happens. That's why we ran max speed iron defense, baby. That's why we run that max speed iron defense. Again, I'm just gonna attack right now. I should always be able to beat Roaring Moon. And I'll always beat Necrozma too. Kyrgyz, it's your time to shine, baby. I knew Terra Dark was it. Shout out to Nubish as well for the help. Though I did that as Pokemon, but my favorite thing. My EV spread is so funny. Max HP, 4 defense, Impish, 252 speed. Let's see. -1 defense. If they're max HP, they do die. Always. Could be AV. I don't know who they're switching to, but it might just die to body press. Zaz, that's the Roaring Moon, which definitely dies. Get the hell out of there. Okay. Roaring Moon goes down. Can Necrozma hit me, though? And not only can it hit me, but can it win? Oh, Donaldo just comes out. To what? To crit? I think I just recover. Because, like, if they CC and then they die to body press after, right? The Aqua Step. That is nothing. I guess I could have Encore. Maybe I should just not. Oh, it's Swords Dance. Oh, we're chilling. We're chilling. We are absolutely chilling. Absolutely chilling. We're going to take nothing from the CC. We live this easily. 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 Yup. And there's Big Avalugg. Quackable goes down. It's just going to come down to Necrozma, which I'm pretty sure cannot touch me. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't know, though. Pretty sure last time it was Photon Geyser, X-Scissor, Earthquake. Gonna recover off the damage. Look at little... And I'm Terra Dark just so they can't Photon Geyser me. So if it's Earthquake, or if it goes for Earthquake or X-Scissor, we 100% win the game right now. Yeah, I knew it. Good game. That's why I went Terra Dark. You might be thinking, well, Terra Dark doesn't let you deal with your fighting weakness and stuff like that, but that doesn't matter. The whole point was so I could set up... This thing beats their entire team once Hydrapple dies. Always. There's 2 Pokemon on their team that could beat it. It's Weezing, which we didn't see, and it's Hydrapple. So the second those guys go down, it's over. Second those guys go down, it is over. We're going to go for another Iron Defense just to knock it out with Body Press, and we're going to make it to Finals, unfortunately. Sorry, I didn't mean to say what I was thinking. I just don't want to prep for Finals, man. I just don't want to prep. I just want to shout out to Nubish who made this whole team literally yesterday. Shout out to Rollsboy who gave me a few mocks. And then shout out to Kyrgyz who gave me the Avalugg set well, he didn't give me the Avalugg set, but he gave me Avalugg. It's him. He's Avalugg. I hope y'all enjoyed. I'm sorry. I'll see y'all. Like I said, the whole plan was, especially when you see no special attackers, all you got to do, get rid of... Because that mon's not a factor. Because X's or Earthquake, whatever. It's the same set. It's going to be like last time. All I had to do, get rid of the special attacker, which we did with Destiny Bun. And then we went from there. So, hope y'all enjoyed. Leave a like. I guess I'll see you in Finals. I don't want to have to... I just got... My week is so busy. I'm not even talking about outside of draft. My week is just so busy. I was kind of hoping to have a little break. But I'll see y'all. Good game to Die. All right, guys. I'm here with my boy, Die. Good game to you, my friend. What did you feel about NASCAR? Dude. Oh, how'd you feel about NASCAR Avalugg?
Oh my god, dude. Ugh. I was like, I'm about to do like 50%. Worst case, he heals it off, and like I can swords dance on an iron defense or like on a recover or something, or I just keep that thing low. And then you clicked iron defense first.
That's NASCAR, baby.
Yeah, that was, oh my god. Yeah, the only hindsight play is keeping Drapple and not letting it get debonded, but like
It's hard to expect. It's hard to anticipate this, in my opinion. I should have. So you were adamant ogre. In my head, it's like, and you were super adamant. In my head, it's like, oh, everybody's gonna run Jolly because Latios is a speed tie.
Yeah.
But it's anything like. But no, it makes sense because I was like, this whole season, everybody keeps getting the absolute max roll into me every time. Why? And then I like, you're adamant, so it makes it different. So I should have just sacked Cutiefly, but you know, Cutiefly did his job again, in my opinion.
Dude, yeah. Web's up again.
That's it, and they mattered. They mattered a ton. And you went the more offensive, which is good. Boots Roaring Moon made a lot of sense because I think that's basically all you needed, in my opinion, to deal with webs. I also like that you took my speed tier from last time and went even higher. Oh no, you're just max. Excuse me, ignore that. I'm sorry. Absolutely. You said F it, Choppleberry.
Yep.
Honestly, I think it worked out better for me that I don't know if it worked out better for me that Miss because I just trying to Destiny Bond this guy. That's all I wanted to do the entire time. But you want to talk a little about prep? Feel free to take it away. My bad. I've been like yapping.
No, you're good. You're good. Again, it's rematches, so we said a lot of stuff. But yeah, the main goal was stop the Lando Eye.
What you did?
Ogre Pond. Like I was like a taunt Ogre Pond set. And then Kaz helped, and we're just like, wait, if we can like, what do webs actually matter for? My game plan was Quack. If you look, I'm Persimberry. Because I don't care about the toxic. My game plan was kill Petron.
Yes.
That was it. So I didn't care about toxic. I cared about the confusion.
And you didn't want the Lumberry activated on toxic because it still gives you.
And I didn't want. Exactly.
Yeah.
And so like you could poison me twice in a row, and that would be terrible. But I just didn't want to get confused twice in a row. So Quack was just designed just to just throw it at it. Yeah, Necro was the exact same. Ogre Pond was a little different. Just like, if you want to lead webs, I'm going to take advantage, which I felt like I did. It was just not that it ended up mattering, but I thought you were going to Terra with Petron.
Yes. If you had like, what's it called? Because I was been between fighting and ground. If you had like any more special attackers, I was like, no, I'm not going to Terra. This guy won. Like I knew once I shut down Photon Geyser, or I guess Psychic in this case.
Yeah.
I knew the Avalugg could beat all the rest on its own, so that's what I was kind of going for.
In Psychic over Photon was because like Spirit Break was weird because like I ran into like a Reflect Spirit Break weakness policy Valiant, where like you put me into Photon makes it physical,
and then it doesn't kill,
and then weakness policy procs. I'm like, that is annoying. But yeah, the Destiny Bond got me at the end. In hindsight, is Necro, and then hope to live. Like I needed Krijish to not flinch me.
Yeah, that makes sense. So even then, like as long as I had Hydrapple about 50, it died.
Yeah.
To Gale. Yep. So it would still require like sacks and stuff, and I guess technically if I get like high enough as well HP, because I mean technically. I don't know. It would come down to a lot. It would basically come down to a lot of different things, but
yeah, because if you stay at full and I leaf storm you down to kill, you're
sturdy.
Yeah, exactly. So then you can potentially recover, and like it's a roll to kill.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a dirty roll. Like it's a roll in my favor, but like, yeah, man, dang, just again, I was like, wow, I'm up great right now. And then as soon as the Destiny Bond hit, I was like, well, at least I have Donald Duck and I can be faster.
And then Donald Duck was slower. Yeah, I know, I get it. It was, I mean, you had a great season, right? Like you, I mean, besides me, you went undefeated the whole time. So
yeah, that was like BBR. I lost in finals to Chaber, and he was my only loss twice.
Damn, I wish this was finals then. So that way I did.
Yeah.
No, but it was cool. Like things like Cutiefly still looked really good into you as well. Like webs looked really good to you because like you said, you don't care about defog, but in this case, the webs were good for. It wasn't for any of these guys really, because this is gonna outspeed whatever. This guy doesn't care about being faster. I have boots on this guy, so I don't care about hazards and stuff like that for like Hydrapple and things like that. And like Ivy Cudgel doesn't kill me, etc., etc. So but the webs were mainly, like I said, for NASCAR, Avalugg, little fast.
Yeah, that was so cool. Yeah, that was a great bring. I don't even like. Obviously, the speed was really nice. I don't even think the speed ended up mattering.
It was just for outspeeding Quackable though, so like I don't have to risk CC prior. Like that was the big one, because if I'm min, then like if you're boots on this guy, obviously last time you were clear amulet for parting shot, but if you're like boots on this guy or anything, I know you had a lot of speed on Hydrapple last time too, so I just said F it. I basically been bringing max speed Avalugg. I think every game I brought it this season, just because it gets the job done. Though this one is Impetus of Jolly. Right? Last week I brought Choice Scarf, but for the thing. But this guy's definitely putting in work in the playoffs. But is there anyone you were thinking about bringing that you kind of left on the bench? Like I wanted Terra Fairy Belly Bolt into you because I thought it looked really good with like Toxic. But I was like Petrarch could do the same thing, but Belly Bolt's not weak to like Photon Geyser and knockoff. So it was like. It was difficult. Your Hydrapple's such a nasty mon. I love the fly call, by the way. Beautiful fly call.
And it was like designed around making sure that Lando could never, like you saw, like you got a hit off into me, but then I got 70% off of the Leaf Storm. And the Tinglu, the Focus Blast miss obviously sucked, but the grand scheme of things, like I was fine giving up Tinglu. Like I didn't need.
Yeah, the damage.
Actually, it feels like another thing again, where like the miss actually benefited you.
That's why I said it might have helped me, because then you couldn't go out to anybody, the other guy.
Yeah, because then I go Moon, kill it. You can't go Val.
Yeah. That's the So they might have been helpful in that case. There was also like you probably end up having the sack. I think I always end up with Sturdy on Avalugg though, because like I probably have to go Avalugg earlier on you to try, and especially because you don't have knock, to try and like iron defense up a little bit or get the kill on this guy. I would still try and position for a Destiny Bomb basically the whole game.
Yep.
But that was like the that's kind of the thought process behind it. I don't know.
Yeah, 100%.
Like my boy Noobish, it's been an extremely busy week. Like outside of Pokemon, it's been a very, very busy week. My boy Noobish helped with this, put a lot of stuff. I mean, obviously a lot of sets are what I brought last time, right? Just the different Terra type, Scarf instead of Sash. Sash got moved to this guy because I didn't want to. Because like if I wanted to lead off with it, but obviously I didn't lead off with it. I just like Sash mid game because it also doesn't say. I don't know, if you lead off with Val, I feel like, and you had, like say you had Wheezing and you Strange Theme and brought me down to Sash, I was like, oh, okay, maybe it's Destiny Bond. I think it's harder.
That screams Destiny Bond.
Yeah, I think it's harder to assume Destiny Bond when it's no item and mid game and things like that too.
Yeah, like 15 turns down the line, you're not thinking.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, it was. Yeah, this was good. Yeah, I felt like I genuinely felt I was like I'm gonna go into. Apple to like keep the momentum going. I get a kill there. Not even thinking like potentially the D-Bond. That was good. And I was like, oh, please miss.
I was thinking the same thing when you went for Leaf Storm. I was like, no, don't miss. Don't do it.
But all like for Pokemon I wanted to bring, there was a weakness policy Heatran set. I think I talked about it in the first game, but like just like an Iron Defense Flame Charge weakness policy. It just didn't fit what I was trying to go for. It was kind of more of a. It was like
just
a set.
It was tough to set up.
It was a set that was cool. Yeah.
I agree with that. Like I've been finding a lot. Like when I've been playing draft in general, it's like, dude, I'm trying to make certain Pokemon do too much. You know what I mean? So like, like that's sick because you have Flame Charge to outspeed me, but then I don't know, like. It takes about 1.5 maybe from me because it's not going to kill my patented AV Drapple unless you were Body Press or something like.
Yeah, which I was.
Flame Charge Iron Defense.
Well, that's what I mean. Flame Charge Iron Defense. Body Press, Flash Cannon.
Yeah, that'd be sick. That would be really sick. It needs a lot. It needs a lot to go its way, but that's still a sick set.
Yep.
I like that. I like that bring a lot. I think another mon I was looking at was like offensive Whimsicott because I mean fairies. Look at your team and look at the move like fairy. So like Specs Whimsicott would be cool for forcing Terras. I was thinking like modest Specs because like I don't really care about Meringue Moon anyway. I can make because if I go modest Specs, I don't need that much speed. I kind of just like, especially if I was bringing webs, I could ignore the Ogre Pond speed and go like bulky to live like Iron Head or anything like that, and just click Moonblast, Moonblast, Moonblast. I don't know. It was. I mean, I told you from the beginning, right? Your team is my favorite this whole season, and I think it was also one of the strongest teams easily in this. Yeah. And yeah, I mean, I'm happy we got the rematch at least.
Yeah, me too.
You didn't miss Ruination this time. At
least I didn't miss Ruination. Yeah, I was thinking that with Leaf Storm. I was like, if I miss another 90 accurate move, which this time I could have played around. It wasn't the end of the world, which is what like made me realize that the Ruination click was so bad the first time. I was like, this is all I have everything banked on, but I could have sacked something for grapple, gotten it back in, just done a little bit more.
Yeah, getting more chip. Exactly. The first. Yeah. We're talking about the first game, guys. For those that we played many weeks ago. Yeah. But I was also thinking, because I had missed. I had a couple mocks with my boy Ralts Boy. Big shout out to him. I had missed, or my opponent had missed an inaccurate move. I think they had Leaf Storm. It was Leaf Storm or Hydro Pump. He had Terra Water at Hydro Pump at one point, and another time he had Leaf Storm as well. And I had missed Destiny Bond, and then you killed me in the second turn. I was like debating, do I just drop Psychic and put Trick Room? That way I can be negative speed in the next one. But it felt really stupid because I wasn't running like Taunt on Samurott or even like Flip Turn this time, and my team's pretty weak to like Wheezing. So I wanted to keep that. I mean, I have like Psychic to do a lot and Psychic. I was kind of hoping that you'd lead off with Roaring Moon and then you go for a U-turn as I
blast it.
Blast it, yeah.
Yeah, dude. What's it called? Ogerpon's been such a good lead for me.
Dude, it's broken.
Oh, it's been so good. It's been so much fun using it.
I had Sash Guy and I was like, okay, I'm faster, cool, guaranteed. But like, Trailblaze and what can you do?
I mean,
after?
You haven't watched games in a minute. You missed the Ogerpon game against Callum. I literally led it.
So sad.
I got 6.
And you won with lead?
Off lead.
Okay, yeah. I've been so busy IRL, bro. And then I have like a lot of responsibilities I've been trying to do. It's like I haven't been able to do the watch together, and I'm sad. Because I have time to stream, right? But the watch together takes 3.5 hours, right?
Oh yeah,
it's 3.5 hours straight of watching games. You never know. Some games you'll have like hours which are like 15, 20 minutes. Then you have games that are like 45 minutes, an hour. And I was like, oh, I want to watch them all in a row, right? And like I don't want to go to bed and like, oh man, I didn't get to watch Chase versus Playmore or something like that. So
yeah.
I was like, I feel like it's also put me at a disadvantage because I think knowledge is obviously power, and when it comes to like what's actually KOing what, like I'll probably go back this week and watch a bunch of games just to see what ends up happening. I don't know how the other side is doing. I think it's Uzi versus Playmore.
It is. Yep. You get to play with your Playmore.
Yeah, I hope it's Playmore just because I haven't played them this season. That's it.
Yeah.
And I play Uzi for week 3 in the Wolfie draft league, so we would actually be playing technically finals and week 3 in the same one, so I'd have to prep VGC and finals. So I would rather it be Playmore, but obviously if Uzi wins, that'd be cool too. It doesn't matter to me who wins. I like everybody in this league, you know, so at that point.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you have any plans for another league? What content you got? You want to tell the people?
Yeah, I got PPL coming up. I was working with Ellie and Amber, and they invited me over to PPL.
Is your draft broken?
I got them. It's so hard. I got the last pick in like a standard everything is ban stuff, so like the top tier stuff. So I got round 1 Petra into round 2 Tinglu. Then I've got like Terra Crown, Terra Ceruledge in the back.
Can I show them? Do you mind if I show them?
Yeah, you're good.
So, I mean, your team's still.
Oh, that's a matchup. Yeah. So the one on the left is
It's a nasty team.
But I'm excited. I could have taken Chomp over Petrarunt Tinglu. I had the wheel. My whole thing was that I feel like Tinglu's been like
good for you, dude. It's been good.
It's been good, and like one of the things is again, Kaz has been a huge help in drafting. Mm-hmm. One of the biggest things that we talked about was like Petrarunt and Tinglu are like irreplaceable. Like you can't go and get a round 4 12-point Petrarunt.
No,
like you just can't replace it. But like,
dude, it's the best spin blocker next. If it could Terra, I think it's better than Gold. I'll be completely honest. Like as a spin blocking, Gold is offensively a whole different story. But Petra's like disgusting, dude. And you said high tiers are banned, right? For the most, like, is this the highest like bundle Garchomp? Like, there's no Val. Yeah. There's no Polt.
No Polt. Val was banned. I think like pick one. The consensus was
Tusk. Yaskarada?
Yeah, and like Meow. Yep,
Yeah.
Meow Tusk. Like you had Meow Tusk to Rop are the highest points. Then you had Darkrai, Chomp, Greninja, and then like the high tier Terra Pokemon, so like Torn, Bolt, Urshifu's, Ogerpon, Wellspring, like all of those Terras were cut. Enamorous. So you didn't really have like it was Garchomp was the highest point option left. Garchomp, so I could have gone Petron Garchomp on the wheel. But I don't think that changes the team a crazy. Like I think the team would have still shaped up to be that.
Are you playing by Sunday, by the way? This Sunday, like, will you have already played by Sunday? This first game? Like by the time our game goes up with this first game. Because I was about to say some things that looked really cool into your opponent's team, just because like my.
Oh yeah, I will have played. Yeah, because I'll play next. Yeah, I'll have played.
Okay, because I was like, dude, your Scarlet looks insane here.
It doesn't look good.
Yeah, it looks.
I'm so excited to use it.
Like it's really difficult for Op to. I think your Terra captains are my favorite Terra captains. I think Scarlet is broken with Terra, and I cannot wait to draft it one day. I don't know if I'll still be doing Terra in that league, whatever. Maybe Dynamax, I don't care. Like whatever it allows it, because when Champions comes out, who knows? But I think Crown is disgusting. With like absolutely, even Crown looks disgusting in this game. Like,
I'm so excited to try it. I think it's gonna be so cool.
And you have little Gothita. Obviously, you have some favorites that I love, like Petron plus Avalugg. I think Avalugg's amazing. Like both of them, they're some of my favorite ones. Was it pretty cheap?
Avalugg's so good.
Was it pretty cheap?
It was like 2 points.
Oh, good.
Points.
So it was basically equivalent to like Showdown. There's like Showdown Draft. They put them at 1 or 2, right?
Yeah.
It
was 2 points.
Yeah, even though they have like insane value, like and they have insane wins as well. I like both of your teams, to be honest. I'll be honest. They
Yeah, that one's Ellie's team.
Oh, okay. So this is gonna be a cool one.
Yeah.
Ellie's been drafting really well too lately. I like the little Pincurchin pick next to Crown Iron Hands bundle. I think that's awesome. You could be like a lead,
picks.
like not into this game, but like a lead red card Lou, stack hazards, Petrun to block, and then your second block in Sarah Ledge with Terra. A lot of cool mons, a lot of cool like options here. I'm a fan. This is why I like draft. I don't want to play. I just want to draft. Like I love having aesthetically cool teams like this. Both of them. Ellie's team looks disgusting too. She was right before you, huh? Or no. She was like third or second.
Yeah, exactly. She was like, what pick?
Garchomp made it all the way back to her.
It did. She was 5th.
Wow.
4 or 5. Yeah. So like nobody grabbed it.
Wow. That's actually wild. Yeah. Because I see Garchomp, I'm like, okay, so I got after you, but I was like, wait, no, Terravagos is insane. I love hands too. I think in Terra it's broken. I think you have a lot of like mons are just good, period. And then I think with Terra they're insane as well. I hope you can do something with Gothita as well.
I'm gonna try to bring it at least once. They like introduced like 0-point Pokemon, and I was like, all right, I gotta get something.
Wait, what? Wait, they're free?
Yeah, it's literally free. It's free. You can get it.
So they just take a slot because you have to have between 9 to 11 or 9 to 12, right?
Exactly.
Wow.
So like my original plan.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go please.
Well, it was free Terra. So like my original plan was just like I'm just gonna like get I think it was 10 to 12. So I was like I'm gonna just get 9 really good Pokemon and then just a couple 0-point Pokemon because like fuck it. But then it just shaped out that like Decidueye was cheap, Pincurchin was cool and cheap. Pincurchin was also 2 points.
I was about to say like these aren't 0 points, right? Not that I'm not looking at your first like your first 9. Look, there's no way Decidueye and Pincurchin would be 0, but so Gothita was 0. Gothita was 0.
Yeah,
and
Gothita was 0.
To Terra, was it 0 Terra points as well?
0 Terra points as well.
Oh my god, that's such a cool introduction.
I know, so I was just able to like sneak it in.
I like that a lot. Is there anything left there that looks cool, or is it just a bunch of? It's like worse than 1-pointers, right?
Yeah, it's just worse than 1-pointers. There's like nothing of great value.
Is it like a Delibird though? Do they have like a disrespectful Delibird there?
No, Delibird's 1 point.
Also, there's no high evolutions, like.
Yeah, exactly. There's like Pawniard, which I thought was cool.
Oh, Pawniard's actually pretty interesting, as well.
There's like a Solosis pick if you want that.
Like Endeavor Trick Room could be cool at Focus Sash.
Yeah, Voltorb.
Nobody's getting Voltorb. Maybe Marcus.
That was it. That was really like the big one. So I saw Gothita and I was like, this looks cool. Kaz was also putting me on. I was gonna try to get Gothorita because I also think like Kaz and I were talking about it, and trapping like with Gothorita I feel like hasn't been explored in draft at all.
Nobody's using trapping at all. Yeah,
it's
weird.
No one's using it at all.
I feel like I was actually debating in this draft league specifically Terra Dugtrio because of because I had Belly Bowl and stuff. It's like, oh, just trap certain mons for belly, and then just who cares? Because Terra, you Terra into an ice type and you Terra Blast Ice or anything like that. I don't know. I feel like nobody's exploring trapping in Gen 9. I hope. Besides Trapinch, right? Trapinch has been on many a Gen 9 draft.
Yep.
And it's gotten a few kills, but yeah, I like that a lot. Like one of my favorite playstyles in Sun and Moon was for draft was like I loved Gothitelle. I loved Gothitelle. It was so because you can't nobody if you run Shedtail on every single mon, like you make the mons worse. You know?
That's what I'm saying. Like it forces this level of prep that is like incredibly helpful because you can't be boots. So like you be hazard stack plus
and look at you, bro. I think you're gonna be able to get something with this mon, like low key.
That's what I'm saying. Like you either have to prep. Like I think one like just randomly is gonna be like, all right, let me like, I cannot lose to Gothita. Everything else can beat it except this like one Pokemon. So like let's make sure that's Shed Shell, and she's gonna randomly just save me.
No,
prep.
I like it. I like it a lot. I'm gonna look at its stats.
I wouldn't look at its stats.
I would just no. Even if it's like base. See, I thought it was worse. I thought it was base 40, but base 50 is actually something you can work with. You can definitely work a lot with this. Like
Eviolite, you can change its type.
No, I agree. I think this is actually. I was gonna say, oh, you have Frisk, but no, stop it. Stop wanting to know that, dude. I mean, I've done worse things with Pokemon. Like even this, like a simple Thunder Wave, right, and like a Charm or a Tickle or whatever. I don't know if this one gets Tickle. I know the other one does. Yep. Like Thunder Wave, Tickle. You can do a lot. It still has Foul Play as well, which is nice. Dude, it has Expanding Force. What are you doing? I feel like this mon can actually do something for you, bro.
Set up my own terrain.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Or even get up like a Mirror Coat or like a Trick Room up for your team, which could be fun into like an Iron Hands.
Yeah.
I lost a team. Like into an Iron Hand. I don't know. I kind of like that. I kind of like this, dude. This is a fun mon. I don't know if it could do anything here.
I can't wait. I gotta like lock playoffs and then be like, all right, let's see how many kills I can get with Gothita.
I don't even think you gotta do that. I'm gonna be honest. Let me tell you one side that looks good into Ellie. Like, like you go bold, you go Terra Blast Fight, and you kill that Weavile. Well, it didn't like my idea. You kill that Weavile straight up. Hold up. Let me run this calc real quick. It might not kill Weavile. Hold up. No, it should kill Weavile. Wait, what if it's physical?
It definitely kills Weavile. It's gotta kill Weavile.
Well, it's a special attacker, you know, so it's like, does it?
Wait, you be Terra Blast fighting?
I know, but I feel like it might not. I'm gonna be so honest. I'm gonna put all the whole calc because I feel like I need all this. Terra Blast. All right, let's see Weavile. Oh, you took that pretty well. I'm not gonna lie. Take the Terra Blast. Let's see Terra Blast fight. Come on. Okay.
My goat. That sounds like rocks. That looks like rocks.
That looks like rocks. And if it's boots, I mean, you can also Thunder Wave it too. I mean, look how little you take, bro. You can get away with some special attack on this.
Blast it away.
Mean, you probably don't want to bring it week 1, but because you have broken Terra Captains into her, but like, I don't know. You go for a little jump point here. You take every hit and you kill that Weavile. Or there's another mon on that team that's also fun to kill. A little Garchomp. If it's not Max. Okay, I feel like you can literally use this mon, and I'm being so serious, to beat stuff like Tentacruel and things like that. Don't listen to me because I'm a bad influence. But like, to beat things like Tentacruel and stuff, this guy can actually open up. I don't know, I'd be there watching. Maybe not Tentacruel, get out of there. But I think KOing the 4 times effective mon, specifically this mon, is interesting. Yeah. Now, do you need to get rid of Weavile for your team to be broken? No. No, you do not. But it is a little bit annoying, the knockoff spam and triple axle.
Yeah.
My bad. I'm not trying to be a bad influence. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good.
But dude, I'm good luck, obviously, in that. I'm excited.
Thanks, man. Yeah, hey, good luck in finals.
I'm gonna need it.
Gotta bring this one. Gotta bring this one home.
I really don't want to, but I'll try. Thank you, fam. Thank you for the game. And anything else you want to say to the viewers? You said Kaz has been helping this whole season, right?
Yeah. Again, obviously Kaz and just the entire front office. Like, I appreciate all the help. I appreciate the opportunity. Like, all of you guys has been fucking phenomenal. Like, this has truly been like the best way to really help the channel, help my playing. Like, this has been really cool. So this definitely was what
You
I
had a
needed.
dominant season, bro. You had a dominant season, like legit. You really did. At least based on score. I have to watch the last 2 games, but the fact that you got Ogerpon lead and kill is crazy. I gotta watch that. I really.
Yeah,
do.
I ended my season 5-0, 6-0, 6-0.
Jeez, dude. Jeez.
Ugh. Going into playoffs was a good high. Then I beat Nexus. Yeah, I was just hoping to get it done. Coming up short again. It sucks, but that's Mons.
Hey, next one, man. I mean, I'm glad we were finally able to play again.
Yeah,
you know, for the first time.
I know. Now we played twice.
Hey, we'll see each other in another league too. Champions right around the corner as well.
100%, 100%.
But yeah, good games. Please check out Dye. The channel link will be down below. We'll see you guys in the next one. That's it. Peace.